All right, we're back with another video. This one's going to be super short today. Last time I talked about the simulation theory, and today I wanted to talk about one of the rebuttals to it, one that I think is the most convincing probably, and that is the problem that in the simulation theory and the argument for it, it presumes that we will figure out and solve the problem of consciousness, the mind-body problem as it exists, which I'll get into in a different video probably, but basically, I remain unconvinced that we will be able to bridge this gap, that we will be able to simulate or recreate consciousness on our own, because there's still so much that we just straight up don't understand about consciousness as it is, as it stands now. That's not to say that we never could figure that out. I'm not sure, but I can imagine that it would be plausible that maybe we will one day figure it out and have the questions or have the answers to these questions. But as it stands now, consciousness and our ability to recreate that, I think, is something that is beyond what we can do, and I'm not certain that we'll be able to get there. So to start with the assumption that we will be able to simulate consciousness is a really, really big assumption that you have to make at the beginning of this argument. And so if you don't have that, if you're not convinced, like I'm not, that you'll be able to simulate a consciousness or a conscious experience that is similar to the one that we have, then the whole thing falls apart, really, because then you don't have these simulations that are experiencing consciousness, and so then you don't have the same conscious experience that we are, and so then it just all kind of topples from there. So yeah, that's the I think biggest hurdle or opening rebuttal to why the simulation theory argument kind of falls apart in my eyes. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I like I said, I can imagine that maybe we'll solve that, maybe we'll figure that out, but I don't know, like we can't even really actually genuinely prove that we're even conscious technically. It just appears that way. That's if you want to get super, super skeptical about things. But yeah, that's just a general thing where the big problem for me is the problem of consciousness, and I think that is a pretty major problem for the simulation theory and argument. But yeah, that's it for me today. I will see you in the next one.